Alright, so we're looking at Mica Galvão's 2 armbar attempts that he had on Kenta Iwamoto. He didn't finish these, but they were really good. They were from the omoplata. Okay. So the first one, I'm not going to show the jump into the armbar because I can't do that, but he's basically had an overhook and he's jumped into an armbar and he's landed on his left hip here. And Kenta sort of walked his hips away a little bit to escape. So Kenta did a great job walking away, making it so it's hard to finish the armbar. So Mica kept this overhook, but now on the wrist, and used his other hand to grip onto the elbow. This basically makes it hard to free the elbow whilst I get my legs in position to spin. I now want to straighten, basically keep the arm straight, come up, roll through, and you can see I can land back into the armbar here and get the finish. So this is interesting because the omoplata, whilst it's a great attack, you don't see too many omoplata finishes in no-gi. There's an issue of just, when we start to try to get up grips, often our opponent will free their elbow. So Mica's getting around this by, instead of trying to attack the omoplata, he's switching to the armbar, or he's looking for it immediately. So instead of forcing and rotating the shoulder, he actually mostly wants them to keep where they are while he rotates himself around and gets a good angle. You can see there, the arm's starting to straighten. So one thing about this is you want to roll yourself, you don't want to force your opponent to roll. So if I do like a normal omoplata by bringing this leg over and starting to roll down, I'm forcing Mica to roll here, and he's going to continue to move away from the actual armbar. Instead of focusing on rotating the shoulder, I focus on if I can get this arm straight. So by moving the arm away from my hips, which will sort of force him to rotate, and pulling it up with this overhook towards my armpit, it frees my hips to move while man stays where he is. Right? And my knee now can cut in around the corner and I'm landing in an armbar. The second variant that Mica hit was from close guard. He's working to this bicep ride here, and for a moment he's holding the head, and Kenta feels a moment to pull his head free and try and pull his arm out. So if you pull your arm away, he's going to get out of the position. Okay. But Mica, I guess, expected or wanted this. He wanted the head away, and he snags the arm. So you go again. He snags the arm, frames the head so he can't close the distance back, and then he uses his flexible leg to get his leg in front. So we now got the omoplata position again. Slightly different grip this time. He grabs his own knee and sits up. Okay. Then he changes to the elbow. Again, at this point, instead of forcing a roll here where he's going to follow, I want to roll my hips around. So by coming up on my arm, I'm able to rotate around the arm and turn my knee in. And now I have an armbar finish here. Okay, so again, you can see that elbow is now straight and I'm able to extend through. So again, from this one, from the overhook and bicep ride, Kenta went to pull away. He snags that block so he can get his leg in front, grabs his knee, comes up on the hand, changes to the tricep, and turns his hips through, facing in. Now in both cases, Kenta did a great job to defend and escape, but I was still very impressed by the way Mica was attacking the armbar.